Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Всем привет, я рада видеть вас у себя на канале. My name is Katya and today I suggest we learn some Russian from an interview of frontman of famous Russian band Little Big. I hope you know that they were going to present Russia on Eurovision, but unfortunately it was cancelled. But it doesn't mean that there is nothing to learn from these guys. So if you want to get to know a little bit better, keep watching this video. I promise will be interesting. So, today we're going to learn some Russian based on an interview by Yuri Dud. It's a famous Russian interviewer on YouTube, and his interview of frontman of Little Big, Ilya, I don't know his name, Ilya Prusikin. I found this interview absolutely accidentally, without any purpose, but when I watched it, I realized that there are a lot of stuff to learn from this interview. Ilya showed us various ways how to use swearing in Russian, and he showed it so perfectly with all the range of emotions and meanings that these words might have in Russian, so I realized that there is no chance I can't share this interview with you. So, before we start, in Russian all swearing words are called mat, and swearing like verb is ругаться матом.
Пиздец нахуй, блядь!
And it's not always negative, sometimes it could be positive even. So let's look. How does all these swearing words work in Russian language? Let's see. So basically this interview is not only about Little Big, but also about a personal life of their frontman, Ilya. And he says that some years ago, when he worked at hospital for elderly people, he got very frightened by what he saw and what he says.
И ты видишь, каким ты будешь в старости, это просто пиздец.
So in this case, пиздец means this is awful, this is terrible, it's awful, no way. But пиздец also might be used in some kind of positive way, like something good. Probably it will be the opposite to awful, like пиздец как классно. It would mean like very cool, very nice. Just to make the emphasis on the word классно. Next one.
Я был напуган и решил для себя, что ну, его нахер.
But before we continue, I'd like to say that хер and хуй are probably synonyms in Russian, and they mean dick. And in this case, ну его нахер means fuck off maybe, or go to hell. But we address not to person, but we address to the situation, right? Something like that. And by the way, I probably should warn you that I would say personally, I would say that хер is not that rude as хуй. So хуй is very rude word. But here also, as хуй might be used in different situations, and its meaning might change. So let's look at the second way how we can translate it into English.
Почему в России люди такие хмурые? Почему мы редко улыбаемся?
Я хер его знает.
Я хер его знает. I don't fucking know. Probably we would translate it into English. And here doesn't really have here any rude meaning. It's just, he uses here just to show that he honestly doesn't know. I don't know. I хер его знает. I don't know.
Поцеловались, все. Мне на самом деле Ира до сих пор припоминает эту хуйню, но
Ира
это
хуйня. It's a
Хуйня. 我是惠娘。
Well, хуйня is a noun in Russian, and we use it to refer to some kind of bullshit, like какая-то хуйня. But I think it's kind of challenging to pronounce this word, хуйня. Another word that was formed from хуй is охуел, and again it might have positive and negative meaning. Let's look at his example. It's very good.
Ну ты охуел, когда вот тебя так нежно проявили пожеваться.
Он дает
In this case, охуел means were you frightened? Were you surprised in a bad way? Like, what the fuck? But we also could use it in another meaning, like ты охуел, like what the fuck? How dare you? Right. Ты охуел? How dare you? What the fuck? Well, let's move on.
Он нас так заебал.
Заебать means to annoy someone. The next one.
Если соберем, заебись. Не соберем, ну, не время еще.
In this context, заебись means very good, perfect, amazing. So in this context, this word has quite strong positive idea that everything's fine, everything is perfect, заебись, perfect. But again, it might be used in slightly different contexts, and the meaning would be different. For example, ну заебись, you really don't like what's going on, and you say ну заебись, like what the hell, something like that. In this interview, he also tells us how they filmed a video for one of their songs of Little Big, and in that video he eats nuggets, and the question was if he really ate it or not. And he says that yes, I did it for the real and not for one time, but I had to do it for several times. And after that he explains why he had to do that for multiple times. And let's listen to what he says.
Ой, я фокус проебал, я такой.
So, проебать in Russian means to lose something. And basically it's one of not many words in Russian which has one meaning. To lose. For example, я проебала мои очки. I lost my glasses. And in the end of the interview, the interviewer asks, which things are bad in Russian, in his own opinion? And he says,
А какие вещи в России плохие?
Так дохуя, ты живешь здесь.
дохуя means a lot. The next question was about what things do you like about Russia? And he says,
Почему тебе здесь
Это
кайфово?
неебическая природа, охеренная. Люди.
неебическая природа in this context means very beautiful nature. Amazing, wonderful nature. It's very positive word here. Like неебическая, very beautiful. And the next thing he likes about Russia is
Люди. Очень крутые.
Похуисты.
Хоть они похуисты, но они охуенные.
Охуенный похуист, это клево.
люди. Хоть они похуисты, но они охуенные. It's a kind of complicated phrase. So, похуисты means they don't care much. Похуист, it's a person who doesn't care much about everything. And охуенный means very cool, wonderful, perfect, amazing. So, охуенный похуист means amazing person who doesn't really care about anything. So in this context, охуенный has a positive meaning, good, amazing, but it also might have a negative meaning, like ты охуел? Like, what the fuck? How dare you? So, be careful, but probably the meaning would change depends on your emotions that you use to emphasize, yes? To show. So, my advice to you, if you hear these words which might have positive and negative meaning, first of all, before translating it, try to understand the emotions of a person. Well, guys, that was the lesson of swearing from frontman of Little Big. I hope you like it, and I hope it will help you somehow in your life. And by the way, are there any other Russian bands you want to learn about? Let me know in the comments below, and I will make a video about them too. So, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching my video. А я с вами прощаюсь. До новых встреч. Пока-пока.